Right there guys, it's me Barrett. I hope you're having a fantastic day. This is Duckworth, welcoming one and all. We're about to go play a fishing game. I'll explain more about it as the film progresses, and I just hope you have a fantastic one. This is Duckworth. You've all probably met Jay. Jay is somewhere over there. I hope you have a good one and enjoy the video as I talk through everything as we go through it. As you can see, Bait is a very, very pretty little game. It is an Oculus game, and they've used the user graphics very well. It seemed really easy to control to begin with. There was a few issues which you will see very shortly, which leads to quite hilarious effects. But that's kind of we'll figure that out in a little bit at the moment. Elliot had to go before me, who had absolutely smashed the game out. I think I'll throw in some clips at the end of that with a little bit of music before the outro, just so you can see that a little bit more and some of the other venues and everything. Immersively, it was a very nice, neat game. I really liked the Parrots, and I think that's what's something that pulled me in quite a lot. It's very, as you see from this position, it's very pretty. It has a basic storyline, and I don't think it's going to be a long game. I know there's 2 fishing shops that you can go to. We're not at the first fishing shop yet at this point. This is where this chat basically gets you to, with this lady who is sending you out to, I think, to fill in an aquarium, if I remember rightly. Now, for me, any fishing game has to be immersive. It's one of them things. I really struggled with this to begin with. So the controls are a little bit awkward to pick up. As you can see, I'm flashing around a lot, and I am speeding up different parts of this because overall, I struggled with some of this game. Maybe because I'm thick and not very good at these games, but however, I slowly got used to it and slowly got into the area. Now, when you've got the fish onto the hook, as long as you follow its instructions, it's generally an easy-ish game. However, sometimes people following instructions is quite difficult, but this is where it gets more difficult for me. I try to pick up the thing, but I really do not listen to the instruction very well, and it just ends up with me chasing around a fish for several minutes. So let's go on to the actual scoring of the game itself, as we still see me trying to catch that fish. In a bit, you will see me look to the right, and there's some parrots there. They're absolutely amazing. I think they really help with like the logistics of this area. Some of the fishing obviously is absolutely amazing, and the sound when you're playing it, the chirping of the birds and everything like that, you don't really hear it on this video. I put a bit of music on in the background because it would take forever and you wouldn't really get much. So for me, immersiveness is about an 8. I don't think it could have done much more other than like have arms and stuff like that, but it's harsh. But 8's a very good score. Enjoyment. I know there's multiple lakes, and some of the names of the fishes are absolutely amazing. As you see the name just there, it is Bait. So some of the actual fish have got amazing names, and you can predict what they're going to be called. So there's sumo fish, for example, and things like that, which was generally very, very well done. And I think that's very, very high for me on this, because I'm not really a fish person. I've not really done much fishing myself personally, but overall, it's a nice, fun little way so that you don't have to get cold outside. However, you do still get long waits, and if you don't know the game that well, you will end up just with your fish in the rod. As you can see, I started to break the line a lot here because I was failing miserably the game. But as I say, it is, if you listen and you learn and you're not stupid, it is an easy game to pick up and learn. Graphics, I think they're solid, I think they're fun, and I don't think it's too serious. It works for the game style. I don't think you get much better on, like, unless it was a high-end game, and obviously you gotta remember this is free. So you're not going to get much better. You wouldn't expect much better than this. I actually think it's quite close to excellent, the quality. So, but as I say, it's a free game. It's excellent quality for a free game. But with the review, I've got to stick the graphics to scale. So I've gone for good overall. Seeing this fish come in, you'll see the name of this fish just here. And the fish are quite similar to what they are in real life, even if they're just please get on the line, please just catch that fish, catch it. There we go. It's a tangerine hang. Obviously, orange looks like an orange. So far it's at an 8, a 9, and a 7. It's doing pretty well so far. Originality. This was always going to be a difficult one for many games these days because originality is very difficult to come by. There's so many games that are very, very similar. You can't really make an original game these days, but how do you put your own swing and your own things onto it? See the parrots just to the right, just there when I swing my eyes across. Overall, but I do think it's quite original. So it's good in this term. It's got a good part of its originality. The names, the looks of the fish, etc., so forth, they do feel quite original. So good. They've done a good job here, and a good is a 7. Yeah, it felt like they did a good job. Well, they did well. As we reel in this fish, let's see what it is. I mean, I didn't get to the exotic fish in this video, but there will be. I'll throw in some clips afterwards if I find them on the. There we are. Here's another one. Is it the Harley Quinn fish? I think it may be the Harley Quinn fish. Playability. Pick up and play. How is easy? Pick up and play. I'm dyslexic. I struggle with words a lot, so 7 is again 7 being good. So I gave it a 7 here. Again. I think they've just made a very good game. I think it's just in that area that's nice. Nice to play. I found it to grab fish though. But that was more my frustrations. I think we're in for the long wait where I put it into some water. And you see the parrot standing away to the right hand side. That didn't seem to have any fish. Now, could it have gave me a warning? That was me pointing out because we was like looking at it. Could it give me a warning that there was going to be no fish at the first lake? Probably, but that is neither here or there. Probably I shouldn't have left it in for as long. I left it on the side. I was like, I've had a game. But overall, it was one of them that I think finally I give up. That's something which I end up having to. Nope, we got a bite. It just took a while. I may have recast at some point. The mountains to the back are really, really nice. I would love to be in this place. This place looks absolutely amazing. Imagine having a little summer holiday here. Like the waterfalls down the back, and it kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park. Isla Nublar kind of style in how it looks as we reel it back in and reel it back in some more. Hopefully we are there. We are nice. Zebrafish, I believe. Zebra tuna. As I say, so you do have your different ones. I've always been told tunas are big though, so you know, I've found a very small tuna. So from now on, when my friends tell me tunas are massive fish that get put in small cans, you know, I don't have to believe them. And this is the phone call that you then get, which then directs you to go to the shop. Now, there is 2 shops in this game. You won't get to see the second shop, but we will take you to the first shop, so you get to see a little bit of that and a little bit of the detail that they have inside that shop. Again, look at those parrots. As I cross my arms and find myself very confused. There is four things that are covered up. I believe four of them, four fishing lakes are included. So this is one of the guys who greets you. This has a shop set up. The shop set up quite nicely. There's a big tuna fish on the zebra tuna on the right hand side I see now. It's interesting because of how small it looked in your hand. 50% off apparently on some things. Some life jackets, obviously, very much in need of. Even if you cancel, I guess. Kayak, is that up there on the top? That's an expensive shopping trip, by the way. I'd noticed that, like, just watching back this footage, about $2,000. That's expensive. There is a cause kind of drink there, which is intriguing. And would you really shop in a place that had cardboard on the floor? I think all these, if you know your cultural things, have flashes that you'll remember or know of, or drinks, or etc. So forth. The lost dog. Don't seem anything nasty in there, but yeah, you can't touch anything in there. And also, he doesn't even know how to put his private sticker on well. He's obviously doing this as a hobby, isn't he? So just looking through my notes. 8 on immersive, 9 on enjoyment, 7 on graphics, 7 on original, 7 on playability. Not bad. Nice free game. If you've got an Oculus and you like fishing, give it a go. It is one of those games that I could really get into and do quite a bit of. We are going to put on some extra like clips of it after this, but overall that gives it a total of 76%. A terrible score. But how about we go cut some more action, and then what we will do is just mainly cut some. I hope you have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of the action and the rest of the clips. Enjoy, and I'll see you always.